Revelio. Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Oxmead, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar. And I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
How many statues are there to find?
I don't know precisely, but I've spotted dozens. Seems they're everywhere I look. You have your work cut out for you, if you were to ever unravel their meaning.
You mentioned offering something in exchange for my assistance?
I did. Once you've brought me enough moons, I'll show you even more powerful forms of Alahamora. Not every lock is as easy to pick as the faculty towers.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
Oh, tabs, yes. Right, come here. Amazing. So we want to go to the Ravenclaw Quadrant.
Another house token for the house chest.
So now we need one more. Now I
Yes, I
can't.
told you. You're very clever. Clever? How offensive. Lumos.
I mean, we might as well.
Lumos. 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 Lumos.
Rightio then.
Lumos. Confringo.
Gotcha.
Lumos. Aloha Mora.
Well,
Aloha Mora. Here we go, the last house token. Time to see what's inside. Well, look at that. Thanks goes to the former headmistress, Eupraxia Mole.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be...
Were you able to follow one of the Daedalian keys?
Hello, Nellie. Actually, I found all of the keys and opened my house chest.
Oh, wonderful. What did you find?
I found a rather interesting costume.
Brilliant. Well, thank you for solving that mystery for me. I always wondered what those keys would lead to.
But I bet she didn't. She just says that. Right then. The other one is right down there.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience. That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving... feed? What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Ziggy can be a right little numpty sometimes, can't you, you little bugger? No, we're not trying to fight.
Couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Yeah, Ziggy.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone's onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Neasels just as you did with Gerald.
What would you like me to do next, Professor?
Assist Miss Sweeting at the Neasel enclosure. She will need help brushing and feeding them. You will find it is similar to your work with the puffskeins.
Don't you start, Ziggy. Very well.
The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other fifth years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
I need to talk to you. Come here.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet in the forest.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I think I would.
Ziggy just tries to be friendly.
I wouldn't take just anyone there.
Straight back up in a little boga.
Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back. Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them. I knew it! I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody. So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on. What they're doing.
Well, I am a Ravenclaw, and logistically.
I'm not sure that's such a good idea. The poachers seem a dangerous lot.
They don't scare me. Besides, I'd do anything to keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Of course.
If you step in the wrong place, you become engulfed in a stench. Well, be it on your own head. It is not my doing. Oops! Did Peeves make you jump?
Might as well be surrounded by Jarvies.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Aloha Mora.
So,
What do we have here? A demiguise. Mine now, demiguise.
now I believe there is one in the library somewhere. If I'm right, it's in the restricted section.
Revelio.
There it is.
Aloha Mora.
Nice.
Revelio.
Was it 2 pinches of it?
Okay, I just need the toilet quickly. Back in a sec. Sorry about that. So we've got quests. Which is that one, which is fine. Exploration.
Revelio.
Now.
Alohomora. Alohomora. Revelio. Lumos.
Ah, the painting.
Venite. Lumos. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Right, okay, so.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Now, I can't say for fact there is a demigod statue here in Herbology, but I'd rather just look.
Professor, I was wondering where you're from. What's your background?
Oh, how nice of you to ask. Well, let's see. I grew up in London, right on the Thames.
Forgive me. I was sure you must have been raised in the countryside.
I used to dream of just that. But it wasn't until I came to Hogwarts that I felt truly at home. Mind you, it did take some time. And whilst it is my fervent hope that each student eventually feels as at home here as I do, it is not always the case.
I suppose that makes sense.
Well, we each bloom differently, don't we? Some of us, like Devil's Snare, thrive in the shadows, whilst others crave the attention of a bouncing bulb. And we each grow and thrive according to our own plan. Oh, I was terribly nervous when I arrived at the castle. You see, as a child, I knew nothing of witches or wizards. You can imagine how astonished I was to receive my letter from Hogwarts. I spent a good deal of time alone in either the greenhouse or the library my first days here.
It does take a while to adjust to being here.
Precisely, and I was remarkably fortunate. In fact, a 7th year took me under her wing during those first days. She remains one of my dearest friends.
How fortunate.
I was indeed. I dare say you'll find that the friends you make here at Hogwarts will last a lifetime. Now,
Oh, and the same she's talking about is actually Savona.
Mr. Teasdale promised me quite an assortment of seats this week. Lovely to see you.
Revelio.
Okay. So we have a Mandrake, and we have Venomous Tentaculars. One we do need though, which I don't think are there anymore, no, are the chomping Chinese cabbages.
Revelio. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Right,
Revelio. Lumos.
Right, so we want to do this.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
So, what we want to do...
You're back. Nice to see you again.
is come into here.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Right, so, first thing we need to do is go to the magic neep. No, not the magic neep, the other one. You guys know what I'm trying to get at, don't you? Well, at least I goddamn hope you do.
Hope you're not here for a knotgrass sprig, because I'm not entirely sure I have them in stock.
Don't worry.
Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far.
I just need that.
Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Which is awesome, because now I can go to gear. Right, so quests, we want to do Professor Garlic. Oh, I've just wasted it. Oh, but apparently it doesn't matter. Go back to Hogwarts.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Perhaps a hybrid.
I've finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlick.
Wonderful. I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn Flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go. You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots. Wonderfully done. If you'd like to practice a bit more, you're welcome to do so here. Just mind the plants. Look at that. You're a natural.
Well, that's that one done. Bloody hell. Okay. Do I even have a Thunderbird?
Yes, the greenhouse won't keep itself in order without a nudge from me.
Don't have sent to the deck, crap. That's fine. I want to go here, up to here. Okay, so I have the invisibility potion, which is nice. So, one of Sharp's is to do this. So that's one of them done. Now I need to go and buy something else and then use a Thunder Brew. Which is nice, we can come up here.
Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lawing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble. What can I do for you today?
Well, I need to get rid of these two massive things. Oh, and I also need a Thunder Brew. I don't have enough for
There
it.
you found a bit of treasure in the forest. Well, I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Okay. That's actually fine. sense. Random shit. And
Castle.
right, let's investigate this.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Incendio. Protego. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Compulso. Yes. That solves that. Wingardium Leviosa. Glacius. Lumos. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Revelio.
Right.
fascinating.
Excuse me, madam. I thought I heard you say something.
Yes, indeed. Talking to myself again. I find myself to be quite the engaging conversationalist since my husband passed. Madam Althea Twiddle, pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Madam Twiddle.
You know, you might be interested in this. You young people love this sort of thing. My husband often ruminated on the mysterious statue just outside our hamlet. Some sort of archaic puzzle involving vases, he would insist. I stumbled upon it today when I had a burst of energy and extended my morning constitutional a bit longer than usual.
I mean, I do.
Archaic puzzle. Sounds fascinating.
You see, I suspected you'd be interested, and wait till I tell you about the rumours surrounding this particular puzzle. My husband Greville insisted that solving the puzzle would reveal a magical challenge of sorts.
Well, of course.
The man was intrigued by everything. He was about to try and solve it himself when... Perhaps you could take a look. I'd be rather interested to hear what, if anything, you find.
So whereabouts is
Where
this
can I
statue?
find this statue?
It's not far from Irondale. It's down by the shore, near those old ruins. You can't miss it.
You know what? I'll see what I can
If I happen
do.
to see it, I'll have a look.
Ah, the spirit of youth. I do hope you'll be able to solve the puzzle. If not for me, then in Greville's memory.
Oh, you're on it then.
I should look into the statue Madam Twiddle mentioned. This looks like the statue Madam Twiddle mentioned. Confringo! Why are there so many vases around here? I suppose I should try to find all the vases.
Okie dokie. I think there should only be a few more vases. I'm nearly finished. One more vase. That's it. I should tell Madam Twiddle about what happened. There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there. Mrs. Twiddle, your husband was right. The statue was part of a puzzle.
Oh, really? How exciting!
Yes, I had to destroy a number of large vases, and that seemed to activate some sort of charm on the statue.
Well done. Oh, I miss having someone like you around with a thirst for knowledge and a quick mind. Well, my curiosity has been satisfied. Thank you for that. Who knows what I'll encounter on my next constitutional?
If you have a constitutional.
So pleased to know he was right about that statue.
Oh, Here's a pleasant surprise. Revelio. Revelio.
Oh, they're on top of the bloody thing.
That's that. Settled.
Okie dokie.
Revelio. Arresto Momentum Guardian Leviosa. I should investigate. Lumos.
Well, let's see what lies down here. Gloves.
what I wouldn't give for a cup of mushroom tea. You always up back on pudding.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
Now we should be able to travel to and from.
Aha!
So
How nice of you to stop by.
Rightio, coming round.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
Repair.
Confringo! Revelio. Confringo.
I've robbed every traveling vendor.
Because if you look, there's 4 landing pads. I've only found 3.
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do? Whoa.
Lumos. Confringo. Glacier. Lumos. Lumos. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Repulso. Potato. Stupefy. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Stupefy. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Repulsor. Stupefy. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. One less for...
Right, we want to go back to Hogwarts. Nope, we want to do that. And then we want to go back up here. And then we can actually craft a Thunder Brew potion, hopefully. To be fairly honest, we've got all the recipes for other stuff.
Take your time looking about. Plenty of wonderful books to stoke a curious mind like yours. Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Mine now, demiguise.
Lumos.
Let's look at what we have, shall we? Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there? Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
So the only one I ain't got is the dog bog tongue yet. 3 out of 5 trolls. Basically, yeah. Okay, so I want to go back to Hogwarts. Go up here to the room of requirement. For good reason, actually. Someone's at the door. Right. Cool, so we want to go over Nose Tentacular. Chinese Chomping Cabbage. And some mallow sweet. Collect another mandrake. Awesome. So now what we need is to go to the Forbidden Forest. I can't actually see because it's dark, and the problem when it's dark, can't really see shit. But hopefully now. Oh no, we gotta do it again. Shit, it's fine. It's fine. We'll do that, and then that.
Confringo. Incendio. Protego. Confringo. Oh, Expelliarmus.
There's a victory that came none too soon.
Confringo.
Right then, off to Sharpie. So I want to go back to Hogwarts.
Something else too. A dash of powdered bat spleen, I think.
Have you finished your assignments?
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but you... I want to make sure you're well prepared. Talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see how you fare with Diffindo. Wand at the ready. Focus. Diffindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention. Very good. It seems you have a grasp on Diffindo. I would encourage you once again to practice here in the classroom, for your sake and of everyone else. It's a pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instruction.
You're welcome, by the way.
As I mentioned earlier, Diffindo can be versatile but dangerous. Good to see you continuing to practice.
Well, I'm happy with it. Cheers, sir. Right, now we need to go all the way up to divination.
Mine now, guys.
So, how many do we need? 9. So in my inventory, I have 5.
I hate to see a creature get put down like that.
I hope those assignments were challenging enough for you.
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
Very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my assignment, I am curious, based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come. What do you see in your own future?
There will be hardship, I'm sure of it. But I see triumph in the end.
A measured perception. Very wise. Nothing worthwhile is ever easy, and that is why such futures are worth striving for. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance. And if that performance is any omen of what your future may hold, then I, for one, see great things. Channel your magic towards your targets.
Boom, done.
You have it. Now, why not practice the new spell on the training dummy?
A new spell on the training dummy.
Incendio! Incendio!
Excellent. I think you have it.
Yeah.
At some point, you must stop preparing and put your newly honed skills to the test outside of the classroom.
Well. Well, there is one demiguise somewhere here.
What are you up to now?
And I've got a good feeling to where it might be. I believe this is a level 2. Nope, it's a level 1
Hello,
now.
Hamura.
Okay, so no, it's not here. That's fine.
Hello, Hamura. What do we have here? A demiguise.
Here's the demiguise.
Mine now, demiguise.
shame Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
Upper Hogsfield is being terrorized.
I couldn't help but overhear. Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I did. Never imagined they'd act this deadly. I'm Claire Beaumont, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless. My brother Bardolph dared to stand up to them and ended up in St. Mungo's. Simply at my wit's end.
How did your brother Bardolph end up in St. Mungo's?
Bardolph had spent the entire day hand-picking herbs and roots for us. When a group of Ranrock's lot appeared and demanded the harvest for themselves, Bardolph refused. In their anger, they hurled him against a rock and robbed him. The moment he left St. Mungo's, he vowed revenge. I worry he may be dabbling in magic that he will one day regret.
You said Ranrock's loyalists have set up camp here. Where, precisely?
To the south, across the river. Last I heard, there were several loyalists in each camp. I won't go near them.
Why don't you simply leave the area for now?
Upper Hogsfield is my home. Bardolph and I grew up here. No, we are standing firm. Once my brother returns, then we shall decide what to do next. He's gone to seek Victor Rookwood's advice. I didn't approve of that idea, but perhaps in the end it will help.
I'm unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury, or worse. Please be cautious. You should not have to live in fear.
It seems as though things are getting worse.
Bardolph Beaumont should have returned by...
Excuse me. Did you say something about Bardolph Beaumont?
I did. I don't think we've met. I'm Dorothy Sprottle. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph. Only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will risk encountering Ranrock's loyalists. They seem to be everywhere.
Why would Bardolph want to get involved with the Ashwinders?
Oh, he had a terrible run-in with Ranrock's loyalists. Changed him. He vowed never to feel powerless again. I think he sought the Ashwinders out to learn their secrets. Victor Rookwood, at least, seems somehow immune to Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think Bardolph may have simply run off?
No. Bardolph's run that shop with Claire his entire life. He'd not give it up for anything. He swore he'd be back in a fortnight. My instincts are that he's been held captive, or worse.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she has some insights that I don't. I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper, one that Claire knitted herself. Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
This looks intriguing. Incendio. An entry from Bardolph's journal. He overheard whispers, a plan, something to do with him. This mentions Inferi, and something about it being Bardolph's turn next. Revelio. Madame Beaumont, I believe I have some news of your brother.
Bardolph? What do you know of my brother?
I regret to say that Bardolph had been turned into an Inferius, and I had to kill him.
What? But how could you possibly think that an Inferius was my brother Bardolph? That's absurd.
He was wearing a woolen jumper, hand-knitted.
No. No. This can't be.
I'm truly sorry. I wish it had been better news. I wish you well, Madame Beaumont.
What more could I have done? Oh, Bardolph.
Well, you could have told him not to fuck off.
Bardolph. My dear, dear brother.
But that's going to be it for today. So thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. Bye bye!